I am coming live from Kileleshwa in Nairobi. I have views all across to Westlands. You can see the GTC building down there. On the other side, I am looking all the way to Upper Hill. On another side, I am seeing all the way down to CBD. From this side, I'm seeing all the way to Kilimani. In the far background is Lavington. From this side, I can see all the way to James Gishuru. So down there, I can see the buildings of early settlers in Kileleshwa here. But now today, you have apartments like those coming up. And this has been the thing that is troubling the original, earlier settlers rather, of Kileleshwa here. That is another high-rise apartment in Kileleshwa. Huku tu ni ujenzi tu. That's just the downside that I felt here in Kileleshwa. Matatu ni muzee. Whoa. How many people know, Nairobi ni kuanganya, but hey, for a place like Kileleshwa, no nganya here. No nganya here. Look at that. They're building them 15, 13, 18 floors, here in Kileleshwa. What I can say is the people of Kileleshwa, those who are complaining, buckle up and adapt. The reality Boris selling homes. Yeah, that's what they do. Here in Nairobi. I've seen his content in Kileleshwa, in Kilimani, in Lavington. Reality Boris, you get this? Give me a call, man. I'm in your zones today. I'm in your zones. Kileleshwa. Bana, if I'm coming back to Nairobi, it has to be Kileleshwa. Nothing less. There is greenery, good roads, sidewalks, bana. Folks, good morning. Name is Ezra Ondara, content creator based in the city of Nakuru. But today I am coming live from Kileleshwa in Nairobi. Yeah, today I'm not in Nakuru. So I'm on the rooftop of an apartment here in Kileleshwa. And I figured, whatever I do in Nakuru, why not do it in Kileleshwa as well? So I create content around Nakuru, vlogs, and we do real estate content as well. We do house hunting in Nakuru. If you're coming to Nakuru and you're looking for an apartment for rent, well, Ezra Ondara here is your plug. So I want to go around, Kileleshwa. I've been seeing some news about these, prestigious estate here in Nairobi. People have been saying that concrete jungles are coming up here in Kileleshwa. So I'm on the rooftop here, and I think I have a different opinion, So anyway, let me show you the views from the rooftop here, and then also we'll go to the ground and see how things are down there. In Kenya we say mambo kwa ground ni tofauti. So let's start with the views from the rooftop here, and then tuende kwa ground tuone kama are mambo tofauti kule chini ama namna gani. Exactly. So let's turn around the camera and you see what the views from up here at this apartment. So first things first, this apartment is 16 floors, and 17 is here. Okay, this floor here where I am is like 17th floor, and then there is a penthouse up there, So on one side from the rooftop of this apartment, I have views all across to Westlands. You can see the GTC building down there, the skyscraper GTC, with the apartment blocks on the side and the office block towering above the skies of Westlands there. It's just awesome. And just down here, you can see there is more construction ongoing. And yep, there are just quite a number of high-rises here in Kileleshwa. But the views are just awesome. On the other side, I am looking all the way to Upper Hill. Those buildings at Upper Hill there. I can see the old Mutual, building towering above the skies there. I can see the 88 condominium, the one with a crane there, yet to be completed. I think it's going to be the tallest residential building in Nairobi. I think in East Africa. I don't know, in Africa I've seen people, speak about that. I can see the Prism Towers down there. I mean, that is upper here. On another side, I am seeing all the way down to CBD. The weather today is quite, there's a lot of, mist in the atmosphere. So things are not as clear today. I wish I would have done this video yesterday, but still, I'm seeing even the NTV, the Nation building, down there in CBD. Okay, even KICC was kind of visible, but yeah, it's just somewhere in the middle there. From this side, I'm seeing all the way to Kilimani. There is that iconic building in Kilimani, that one there, the one that looks like there's that just that iconic. I don't know the name of that building, the one that is curving. It has a curved design right there. It is in Kilimani. So on one side, I'm seeing all the way across to Kilimani. So from here in the far distance, that is Lavington. In the far background is Lavington, but still from where I'm standing, the closer buildings right here, we are still in Kileleshwa. Okay, so there is even more construction again ongoing down there, but the apartments here in Kileleshwa, they are quite high-end, looking at them, and many of them high-rises. That's what is happening here in Kileleshwa, and more of them are coming up here in Kileleshwa. So we are going to walk down there, and I'm sure we are going to see many banners regarding apartments for sale and even apartments for rent. All right, but these are the views currently from where I'm standing. Just awesome. Now from this side, I can see all the way to James Gishuru. James Gishuru, there are some buildings there on Wayaki Way, which are quite prominent. So ziko pale, I can see them from this side, including this one here that is towering, the one that has like a dome above it. I don't know inaitangwa jina gani your building, nimesahau, but yep, from this side I'm able to see all the way kule, on James Gishuru, and the apartment that is just direct us right here, you can see above there they have like a pitch, so for folks to go there and play. Those are just the standards that are here in Kileleshwa. Now, what about the standards of where I am? So in this very apartment up here on our 17th floor is where people can hang their clothes, and then there is this sidewalk here that I love. You can walk around the apartment, even just for a recreational walk or a morning walk or a jog. And actually they even have a gym down there and a lounge down there as well. But the views from up here are just awesome, So down there I can see the buildings of early settlers in Kileleshwa here. But now today you have apartments like those coming up, and this has been the thing that is troubling the original, the initial earlier settlers rather of Kileleshwa here, because many of them, they settled in those ground level homes like you're seeing down there. But now today, with the apartments coming up like that, going to 17th floor, 18th floor, 20th floor, that is one thing that is troubling the people of Kileleshwa here. But different times call for different infrastructure. So we'll go down there and see how things are. So this is our apartment, like I said, where I am today. Remember, I live in Nakuru. I'm just a visitor in Nairobi this weekend. Wow. So above there is a penthouse. I think the guy on the penthouse there, they enjoy even better views, than us here. Because for us, there is this grill that they did here. Well, for security reasons, it's okay, but now him or them up there, well, they don't have this kind of, just a bit of obstruction in a way. They don't have that. Wonderful. Now, tuende kule chini kwa ground, tuone kama mambo kwa ground ni tofauti ama namna gani? From the skies, this is what we see here, you know. Hii grill, even the camera actually, you know, haioni vizuri kule chini because of whatever this grill here. But yep, tuende kwa ground sasa tuone mambo namna gani, si ndio? Yep, let's go. Right, now we are on the ground. So on the face of it, it's just an awesome place. Good roads with sidewalks. Down there I can see people have even parked just by, you know, street parking in front of their homes. You know, just awesome, not much traffic around here. The place is green, you know. So looking at this, you know, in front of me you're seeing those mansionettes, you know, and some bungalows. But on the background there, you know, you're seeing those high-rise apartments, you know, high-rise apartments on the background. So that is what is troubling, I presume, these people who are living in mansions and bungalows, you know, because these were like the initial settlers of this place. And I understand that according to the zoning rules, earlier on, no building was supposed to pass like 3 floors, I think. Yeah, but now today you have those high rises, you know, coming up. And yep, they are coming up vigorously actually, because apart from the ones that are already standing, you have more constructions happening here in Kileleshwa. Right, now there's just this one here in front of me again. Look at that, you know, that is like 16 floors, you know, that one there, 16 floors, you know. So the people who are living on the mansions and bungalows, they feel that these apartments here, they are now intruding their privacy. So that has been the bone of contention. It has been in the news many times. You know, the community here, you know, the Kileleshwa community, the Lavington community, you know, just protesting against the building of high rises like these ones here. Right, there's even another one there, you know, but they are beautiful anyway, you know. They are beautiful. Different times, different demands for buildings. So the initial settlers of this place, okay, maybe they had their time, you know, and now it's time for high rises like this here, you know. Right, but I'm loving the sidewalk here, you know, I'm loving the sidewalk. Kileleshwa. It's actually my first time walking around this place. Like I came here once when I was living in Nairobi back then, and yeah, we just went to somebody's house and we left. But today I'm having today I have an opportunity now to walk around the estate and just get the vibe, feel the vibe of this place. Whoa, yep, in the background there's another unfinished high-rise apartment, but down here again you can see those mansionettes and bungalows of Kileleshwa. Wonderful place. So in comparison, as a person coming from Nakuru, this one I can compare it with Kilimani Nakuru, except now the difference here is that there are these high-rise apartments. In Kilimani Nakuru, nope, they are still not allowing that. They are still not allowing that, although developers are nyemeleering such opportunities. You know, developers are just approaching pole pole from the west side of Kilimani and from the east side of Kilimani Nakuru. developers are approaching, they are just creeping in pole pole, you know, with one apartment, one high rise, you know, and then eventually they will be all over. But at the moment in Kilimani, Nakuru, you don't have these high rise buildings here. So that's just the difference. But when I'm walking on the ground, you know, the vibe here in Kileleshwa is like in Kilimani, Nakuru. Minimal traffic, good roads, sidewalks, you know, good trenches, you know, drainage systems here, you know, single dwellings, you know, that vibe, green environment, you know. So that one, with Kilimani, Nakuru, they are at par. This one, Kileleshwa, just has this, the high rises are now the difference between Kilimani, Nakuru and Kileleshwa here in Nairobi. Another high-rise apartments. You know, every corner you turn, they are there. You know, every corner you turn, they are there. You know, yeah. So just to let you know, I am in the real estate sector. We do real estate content, majorly in Nakuru. We do house hunting in Nakuru as well, you know. And here is another one again. You know, there are many. There is another one. And many of these apartments, when they are built, they are typically for sale. But I understand there are people, there are investors who buy and then they rent them out. You know, there are those who buy and rent them out. So I asked the guard at the apartment that I've come from how much a 2-bedroom is there, and they said 70,000. Okay, that is the info I got from our guard there. They told me 70,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm a real estate enthusiast, and so I have a keen eye on developments, you know, on apartments, on mansionettes, on just homes, you know, and buildings, the architecture of a place. I have a keen interest on the architecture of any place that I go to. You know, look at that one. Awesome stuff, yeah? Okay, but for the people of Kileleshwa, the ones who came earlier, these are things they don't want to see. But unfortunately now, I don't know, niseme it's beyond their control, you know, because even most recently, Nairobi County gave a go-ahead that apartments can now go up to how many floors? 75. Yep, so here I'm seeing Reality Boris. Reality Boris is also, they also create content about apartments for sale on YouTube. So I've just come across their poster here, Reality Boris selling homes. Yeah, that's what they do. You know, here in Nairobi. I've seen his content in Kileleshwa, in Kilimani, in Lavington, you know. I even saw another of his feature of the penthouse apartment in GTC, Reality Boris, you know, selling homes. Mostly he's focused on these high-end apartments and high-end homes, you know, in the high-end market, you know, Reality Boris. So I've seen his content. Maybe one day we'll link up. Alionyesha maraundi pia. Sindio, Reality Boris, you get this? Give me a call, man. You know, I'm in your zones today. I'm in your zones. I'm in the zones of Reality Boris today. Kilimani, Kileleshwa, Lavington. But today precisely I'm in Kileleshwa. I love this apartment. This is Pearl Court. You know, the design there it's really awesome. You know, the design is awesome. Yep, just across there I see there's another building under construction. It's unfinished. It's all apartments here. Whoa, there's another one right there again. See those two? You know, so those are the things that are making the people of Kileleshwa, the earlier settlers of Kileleshwa, these are the kind of things that are making them sick. You know? Wanashanga mambo gani haya. And like I said, looks like there's a development that will come about just on this property. And there it is. So they'll be selling a 1-bedroom starting 3.8 million. And a 2-bedroom starting 7.2 million. And that's how the apartment is set to look like. With high-speed elevators, rooftop swimming pool, equipped gym, backup generator, peaceful setting, lush greenery, borehole and CCTV. It is right here coming up in Kileleshwa. You know, like I told you, tukienda kwa ground, utapata bado kuna zingine ziko kwa, you know, in the you will find more in the pipeline. Still to come. Still to come, many more. Alright, so I turn this corner and I see Siaya. Is it Siaya Pa? I don't see the P. Siaya something. You know, more apartments there. High rises actually. Not just apartments. It's high rises. In Kileleshwa. Now, there's a time I saw in the news, you know, that Kileleshwa is becoming a concrete jungle. But typically, I mean, there is spacing between the apartments, like from here to the other one. You know, there is a lot of space hapo katikati, hata kuna barabara imepita. You know, concrete jungle. For me personally, what I hate is that wall-to-wall construction. But I mean, I see there is space between this and the other one. You know, it's not like ziko wall-to-wall. Ama, let me keep walking and see kama nitapata moja ambayo iko wall-to-wall. So that, you know, acha ni cross hivi kwanza. So I'm on, this is Tabere Crescent. The location mahali ambapo niko sahi. Tabere Crescent. That is Sham Gardens. Then there are others kule mbele. Oh yeah, I've seen our apartment. Kumbe nimepiga raundi. Our apartment is just ahead there. Yep, I've seen it. Whoa, it's quite tall as well. You know? It's quite tall as well. Still walking in Kileleshwa. Kileleshwa. Queen's Park. Minimal traffic. Both cars and people. You know, no noise. No noise pollution. That is known as Siaya what? Siaya Park. Siaya Park. Now I have come to Oloitoktok Road. Just come to Oloitoktok Road. Yeah, tuendelee tu kutembea. So when you come with matatu from town, you will alight somewhere, you know, along this road. You know, there are stages, there are bus stops, you know, along this Oloitoktok Road. There are bus stops, so when you're coming from town, depending unashuka wapi, like when I came to that apartment where I just came from, I alighted at Prime Bank stage, and then I just took a walk about 500 meters from there. I walked right to the apartment. I understand not everywhere here in Kileleshwa that matatus can go, you know, so depending na wapi umeshukishwa, you may have to walk or maybe take a bike to your home. Beautiful environment, lakini, you know, here, like the road, the main road is just there, and then we have a sidewalk here, you know, like we have two of them. You see? There is the one with cabro pavement, and then there is the one with a tarmac. And the drainage is very good. Actually, even when people say Nairobi is flooding, Nairobi is flooding, I don't see this place flooding. You know, some things you see in the news. But when you get to the ground, unaona, kama hapa Kileleshwa kunaweza flood kweli? Because here, There's a well-defined drainage. There it is. And then we have this sidewalk here. You know, beautiful trees here. The environment is just awesome. This environment is wow. Here, still in Kileleshwa. There's even a guy on coming here. He's on a run. This is like 11 a.m. and he's on a polite run. Daytime running. You know, thanks to this sidewalk here, there is no dust in Kileleshwa. Kuna vumbi huku. Huku ni maisha London. Huku Kileleshwa ni maisha Londani. Oh, yep, another guy running just past me. You see? Kimbia tu mchana politely. Kienda huko chini, you are going to homesteads down there vile naona. But right now I am walking on Oloitoktok Road here in Kileleshwa. Yep, across I see those billboards. Just ahead rather, not across. Ahead of me I see 2 billboards, and both of them are about apartments for sale. I told you, many more keep coming up. Many more keep coming up. Many are in the pipeline. So in 5 years' time, we'll see how this place will change. So we have Venus Oak, done by Proxima Real Estate, located in Kileleshwa. They are selling 4 bedroom plus DSQ apartments starting 23 million. And they say the show house is ready. That billboard there, Venus Oak. And then across there is the Oak Residences. Them they are selling 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments starting 8.1 million. And the billboard they have done there looks like it will have a swimming pool on the rooftop. Whoa, you guys, come and enjoy Kileleshwa living bana. With rooftops, with swimming pools on rooftops. This one is nice. This one is known as Koibatek Springs Executive Living. You know, the architecture is awesome. I love it. Koibatek Springs Executive Living. Yeah. So, come to the ground. Come to the ground ndo unajionea mambo vizuri. Mambo ya kuona tu kwa news. Sometimes news, they want you to see what they want you to see. You know? Kileleshwa. I love this place. If I'm coming back to live in Nairobi, it has to be Kileleshwa. Nowhere else. If I decide to move back to Nairobi again, it has to be Kileleshwa. Siende kwingine. Huko ndo mimi nataka bana. Sidewalk, naamka asubuhi nakimbia pale. Nikiunda content yangu pale vizuri. No dust. You know? Wengine wetu tuko allergic na vumbi. Macho zetu, so no dust. That's another advantage. And then of course we want those rooftop swimming pools and rooftop lounges, playgrounds. Those are the things we want bana. City living. Alright, another billboard just ahead of me. Again about what? Apartments for sale. Hey. They keep coming and coming. This one is known as Enrog Kileleshwa. They are saying redefine Kileleshwa. Wow. It just looks awesome. And they are selling, this one is done by House Consult. I've watched some architectural 3D renders of House Consult apartments. So this one here, they are saying starting 5.9 million. And they are saying they are going to redefine Kileleshwa living. Redefining. Doing what? The word there is redefining. So I'm going to cross. So this is Oloitoktok Road. So I want to cross and go up there. I've seen on the map that there is a Quickmart Kileleshwa somewhere. Let me walk to that side. Even as we tour Kileleshwa, yeah? They even have a Quickmart banner. Nakuru, we don't have a single Quickmart. It's a shame. So, yeah. Yep, I've just crossed. So I've seen on Google Map that there is Quickmart Kileleshwa. And I've seen that I can pass this lane here to go to the other side where Quickmart is. So tuende pale. It's a bit of a climb up. No problem. I love walking. I love exercising. So these climbs for me, easy peasy. You know, easy peasy for me. Kileleshwa, it is green. Look at this place bana. Yeah. Hii ndo mandhari yangu mimi. So there's a school here, Jacaranda Special School. There's even a special school in Kileleshwa. You know, and next to it is another school, but for juniors. This is known as Jabali Junior Kileleshwa Junior. So they are doing from playgroup to grade 2. That's what they have said there. Children 2 to 10 years. So you can bring your little ones there. Once they grow kidogo, you transfer them to another school. So they have made it clear that their school is for juniors. You know? Their school is for juniors. 2 to 10 years. Ezra, kuna shule huko Kileleshwa. Ndio hizo nishapata mbili. Still on the sidewalk here. Fanya tu vizuri kabisa. You know, drainage on the side pale. Fanya vizuri kabisa. The other side similarly. Vibes za Kileleshwa hapa. Vibes za wapi? Vibes za Kileleshwa. Now, I love this apartment hapa. Yeah, iko hapo across. I'm looking at the balconies of everybody. They have done flower pots pale. This is on a Sohail residency. You know, on everybody's balcony, they have done them flower pots or balcony pale. You know, it's nice. It's awesome. On everybody's, more residences kule. More apartments kule. You know? Kileleshwa. And now there is another construction project just ahead of me here. You know? Sohail residences. Me, if I'm coming back to Nairobi, bana, it has to be Kileleshwa. Nothing less. Nothing less, bana. This is the place. Nothing less. This one I'm sure is an apartment under construction in Kileleshwa. You are seeing it straight ahead there. Wanaendelea na ujenzi. That is another high-rise apartment in Kileleshwa. Huku tu ni ujenzi tu. It is apartments, High rises under construction. Even the banner there inasema proposed what? This is Vienna Garden. Okay, that is Vienna Garden, that's the name. Now I am at Siaya Place. That's where I am. Siaya Place. Kileleshwa. Ezra leo alipatikana mtawa. Kileleshwa. Look at that bana. There's one imefichwa tu na hii miti. It's beautiful. You know, it's on the background kule. Wow, I love the balconies of that one. They are massive balconies. If there's something I love as a real estate enthusiast, is a massive balcony. You know, not the katainitani balcony mahali unasimama tu hivi. If you stand there, two of you, there's a restaurant here known as the Mir Restaurant and Cafe. Mir Restaurant and Cafe. It's just about there. This one is known as Mulberry Heights Apartments. Whoa, just across. You know, Mulberry Heights. So nimeona cafe mahali naweza kuwa nikikuja na kunywa chai pale. Nimeona shule, lakini shule nahitaji shule ya grade 4 kwenda huko bana. Ile niliona pale ni at youngster. I do have some youngsters anyway, so I've seen where they can start school. You know, I've seen where they can start school, and then wakigrow nitapata tu ingine mahali wataenda, si ndio? Kileleshwa. Bana, if I'm coming back to Nairobi, it has to be Kileleshwa, nothing less. Pana bana, it has to be Kileleshwa bana. These are the vibes I enjoy. You know, there is greenery, good roads, sidewalks bana. You know, these are the vibes that I enjoy, and that's why pale Nakuru I love a place like Kilimani. You know, because of the good roads there. Alright, ahead of me again, Crescent Residency. Jameni, Kileleshwa inajengwa kujengwa. Crescent Residency is under construction there. Spacious 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. Your best choice for investment. Whoa. Crescent is there. It's under construction. But apart from Crescent, then there is the Rose Garden. This one here. That one is the Rose Garden. That one, people are living there. Ahead of me, there's another apartment again, high rise. You know, another high rise just ahead there. And it is occupied. Now, let me look at these two and see if they are wall to wall. Let me just, you know, look at it. Nione kama, are they wall to wall really? You know, nione tu pale. Cha nione kama waliacha nafasi pale between a block and the other, ama ilishikanishwa kiroisambu. You know? So I'm about to say that. No, surely it is not wall to wall. Look at that. See, there's a big space between I don't know, this garden and the other one. It's a big space there. You know, at least so the other one watakuwa na light. This one is known as what? Is it Modea Gardens or something? So between that block and this one, as I still there is space. You know, there is still space pale katikati. It's not like you know, ilishikana. It is not wall to wall. You know, there is space pale katikati, so everybody will enjoy the sun. The other one pia, wacha nione hii. Let me see this one. There is huge space between this apartment and the other one. So for those folks wanasema ati wameunda wall to wall, I don't see it there bana. Now, that bus that just passed reminds me of a matatu that I took yesterday. Folks, now, on the downside, the matatus that come to Kileleshwa, oh, they are not the fancy ones. You know, don't expect to see the fancy. Yeah, there's another one. There's another bus, you know, known as Kileton. Imagine that bus is KBW, Kileton Sacco. Those are the matatus that come to Kileleshwa. And there is the bus, the minibus rather, and also the matatus, you know, the standard matatus. They are here. This one is known as the Grand Oyster. You know, the Grand Oyster. So, that's just the downside that I found here in, Kileleshwa. Matatus that come here, ni muzee. I can tell you the matatu that I took, viti zinashake ndani. You know, I took that matatu from Odeon there. It's another apartment block kule. You know. So, guys, yeah. That's just the downside that I felt here in Kileleshwa. Matatu ni muzee. Whoa. Yet, if you're going to Thika Road, Mombasa Road, you know, there's the Super Metros, Embasava, you know, like with new matatus. Even right now, if you go to Super Metro, for instance, you'll find a KDS, KDRs, you know, those new matatus, and then zimesukwa vizuri. But Kileleshwa, ooh, matatu. Oh my goodness. Matatu, you know, matatu ni mzee. That's just the downside, you know, ya hapa Kileleshwa. I think it's because they did not expect watu wa Kileleshwa wakwe wakitembea. Si ndio? Wakwe no, kutembea wanatembea, sorry. They did not expect watu wa Kileleshwa wakose kuwa na gari. Unajua? So, matatus, after they have pried, after like a Super Metro has pried Thika Road, imekula mileage ya Thika Road sawa, imezeeka sasa. Sasa wanasema hiyo rusha Kileleshwa huko sasa. Matatu za huko ni mzee bana. So across you have the Blossoms Ivy Residence, featuring 1 beds to 4 beds, price starting at 7.5. It is just going to be majestic, that one. Blossoms Ivy. Whoa. That is if you love high rises like me. If you don't love high rises, then of course unashanga, what are these? You know? Ndio hii matatu ya Kileleshwa hapa, Kileton Sacco. KBA. Imagine KBA iko kwa barabara. Folks, imagine KBA iko kwa barabara. There is a Darajat Integrated Schools Cambridge curriculum. This is an international school established 2023. So it's fairly new. There's a school across as well. Sijaona jina yake. Yeah, there's another school across here. So, yep. I've seen the banner of Quickmart 500 meters ahead. Okay. I'm heading to Quickmart. Nataka kuona hiyo Quickmart ya Kileleshwa namna gani. Yeah, so as I was saying, imagine a KBA matatu is on the road. Kai. Sasa hizo ni kama zile za pale Nakuru. Zinaitwa Naloki. Za kufanya Nakuru, London, Kiamunyi. Or even, actually, even in Nakuru, many matatus, it is the mzee ones. Okay? For many of the routes in Nakuru, many matatus, old, you will find the KBAs there as well. But here in Nairobi, since, many people know, Nairobi ni kuanganya, but, hey, for a place like Kileleshwa, no nganya here. Kileleshwa, we ingia kwa hiyo matatu viti zina shake. I mean, the seats were shaking. Kwanza, hatukuwa tumejaa. So, I could literally see across me the 2 seats on the other side. Matatu inaenda, pogo. I'm like, what? We. Kileleshwa. Bana, you can do better. Improve kidogo. But anyway, I'm not in the matatu business. Those in the matatu business prying the route of Kileleshwa, they know why they don't invest in the new matatus. So hao wanajua. And actually the fare was, I paid 50 shillings from town to here. And likewise, yesterday morning I went to town. I also paid 50 shillings. But I saw them right. Peak hours, it is 60 bob. Off peak hours, it is 50 shillings. You know? And again, I was surprised. Kileleshwa is so near to CBD. Because I was looking on the map, the first day when I came here, I was looking on the map and I'm just seeing 4.5 km. I'm like, what? This place, I can even walk. Like if I decide, I can just take a stroll from town to the apartment, you know? My guy who loves walking, even right now, probably I've walked like 2 km or something, could be, you know? So, another apartment right there, I'm sure these are for sale as well. Another high-rise apartment. Actually, on this line here, there are many. On this line where I am, this is, I've seen on the map is Mandera Road. Yeah, there are many of these high-rise apartments here. You know, and actually many of them are under construction. Just like you're seeing ahead here, there's another one under construction. So, watu wa Kileleshwa, those who are, you know, complaining, I think you just have to buckle up and adapt. Because here is another one. So what will you do now? Look at that. You know, they're building them 15, 13, 18 floors, you know, here in Kileleshwa. You know? So, what I can say is, what I can say is, the people of Kileleshwa, those who are complaining, buckle up and adapt. Hivyo tu, juu sasa, they keep coming, especially on this line. Nimeona kadhaa. No? They keep coming. On this line there are many. Sasa mtafanyaje jameni? You have gone to the media, you have gone to court. But sasa, the developers keep pouring money. They keep coming. Here is another one. This one is quite tall. Hata kuiangalia tu hivyo juu, hii ni ndefu kweli kweli. Yep, they keep coming, as I've been saying. Like on this line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 apartment blocks. On this line here. 6 of them. 6 of them. They keep coming. Kileleshwa. But one thing I love, one thing I'm enjoying is the sidewalks here. You know, I've come across people jogging, people walking, you know. Just allows people to walk as well. Or even ride a bike, yeah? Yeah. I came across people walking their dogs. This is Elena or Elina Residences. 2,000 square feet, 204 square meters living space. These are 3-bedroom apartments and 4-bedroom apartments with DSQs. Elena Residences. And here I am at Quickmart. There I am at Quickmart. So imagine even Kileleshwa as a Quickmart. The entire of Nakuru. Imagine even Kileleshwa as a Quickmart. The entire of Nakuru has no Quickmart. Nakuru, you guys joke, bana. You guys are joking, man. Eh? The entire of Nakuru has no Quickmart. But Kileleshwa has a fancy Quickmart here, you know. Kileleshwa has such a fancy Quickmart, but the entire of Nakuru has no what? The entire of Nakuru has no Quickmart. Kileleshwa has such a fancy Quickmart. Basic Kileleshwa. Wow. But the entire of Nakuru doesn't have a single Quickmart. Nakuru tuko na mcheza bana. Something must happen in that Nakuru. Something must happen in that Nakuru to attract a certain clientele of investors. This one is done by King's Developers. Show house ready, starting 30 million, 3-bedroom, fully furnished. King's Developers, just to speak, they are doing a high-rise apartment there in Kilimani, Nakuru, and the project is actually in progress. King's Developers, sorry. They have a project in Nakuru that they are doing in the east side of Kilimani, Nakuru, starting 8 million, 3-bedroom apartments. King's Developers. So I've come across one of their developments here in Kileleshwa. Then in front of me there is another huge development. It is really huge. You know, there's another huge development pale mbele, featuring apartments for sale, of course. So here in Kileleshwa, one thing that is prominent is that apartments for sale. You will come across many banners and billboards telling you we are selling, we are building, under construction, starting this amount of money, you know. So in few years to come, I believe there's going to be much more traffic here in Kileleshwa. And I think that is what the earlier inhabitants of Kileleshwa did not want. Wanataka tu waendelee kukaa hao peke yao, wachache tu, hawataki crowd. They just want hao peke yao tu watulie hivyo. But now many apartments are under construction here in Kileleshwa. This is massive. Hii itakuwa na like maybe over 100 units probably, from the way it's looking. From the way that one is looking, over 100 tenants or homeowners watakuwa kwa hii apartment. And they also have a show house ready. Whoa. Kileleshwa. This is known as a proposed residential apartment on plot number whatever. The show house is ready. They are saying opulent living spaces, exquisite, classy and comfort, unmatched elegance, the new modern city life. This is known as Diamond Ivy. I'll be coming to check out that show house. Hiyo show house lazima nikuje niione. Diamond Ivy. Show house ready. Now that is what is making the people of Kileleshwa sick. The early ones, the ones who are buying the apartments, them they are enjoying. Because even the one I am belong to somebody, so they have it as an Airbnb, you know. So the ones who are buying apartments in Kileleshwa, they are enjoying. The ones who came earlier, living in bungalows and mansionettes here, they are getting sick with this kind of developments. So now over to you. Have you been to Kileleshwa? Have you ever been to this place? Oloilala, Manyata, Deluxe Plaza. Over to you now. Have you been to Kileleshwa? Having seen it today on screen, How do you find it? Do you like it? Do you support would you want the place to remain as it was 20 years ago and going backwards kule? Or are you open to okay, now there across there's like so many grocery stores in one place. Typically even the people of Kileleshwa have to go to a kibanda somewhere and buy groceries, ndio? Eh? Although they have a quick mart pale nyuma, but at some point you have to go to a kibandaski, yeah? Yeah, so I've seen many vibandas there in one place. Looks like that was the designated area for such kind of business setups. Ndio? Yeah, so as I was saying, where are you in support of the old Kileleshwa iendelee kukaa tu hivyo, or you are open to the new developments here? You know, those high-rise apartments here. That has been the bone of contention here in Kileleshwa. Wengine hawataki hizo apartments na wengine wanaendelea tu kuzijenga. The community doesn't want them. The developers and investors, like this line I've passed here, Mandera Road, whoa, we have seen there are so many of them under construction. So nikikurudi hapa 2 years down the line, zitakuwa tu ni towering structures kule. You know? We even saw one that says redefining Kileleshwa living. Imagine that. So here is a bus stop. Like I said, here in Kileleshwa, along the main roads, you will find bus stops. That is like the bus. That is a KCA. Wala, if you go to Super Metro, you will not find a KCA bus. So probably those are buses which have done Super Metro, nini, zikichoka, rusha huko Kileleshwa. You know, I think for those who are in the matatu industry, if you're smart, you join the Super Metro circle, and then you also join this other circle here. You also join the Kileton circle. You know why? So that when you are matatu, this place looks awesome. Sijui uko inaenda wapi. But I think I can take this route. Okay, let me just continue. So as I'm saying, if you're smart in the matatu business, you join the Super Metro circle, for instance, the big circles where the young people love new matatus, music, nini. You know, once it operates there, then it gets old. You throw it in Kileton circle. You know? So it continues business. Unaona? So unapata you are in both circles. You are in Kileton circle and you're still in the Super Metro circle. So ikishapiga Super Metro pale kazi ikizeeka, rusha Kileton. Kazi inaendelea bado na matatu yako. Sio ni biashara fiti. So just ahead here naona kuna Kileleshwa police station. Ukifika kwa police station unazima camera. So wacha nizime, nivuke, alafu tuendelee. Ukifika kwa police station hawapendi kuona hizi kamera zetu hizi. Alright, tushavuka hiyo police station, Kileleshwa police station. Sasa tuendelee na kazi yetu politely. Pale kuna place inaitwa Kasuku Center. Kasuku Center is just across. I see it's a lounge. I don't know whether people dine there. I'll be checking it out. You know, my camera is out of space now. It's out of minutes. But it has been a wonderful walk right here in Kileleshwa. You know, that is Kasuku Center. And there's a roundabout here with 5 roads. Even first time I'm seeing a roundabout with 5 roads. Many roundabouts have got 4 roads coming to the roundabout. But here, there is 1, 2 across there, 3 coming from town, 4 coming from where I've come from, and 5 on the other side, Kule, where that guy is coming from. You know, 5 roads coming to this roundabout here. So now I am back on Oloitoktok Road. It has been such a wonderful walk in Kileleshwa. Nimeenjoy sana kutembea Kileleshwa, nimefurahi mandhari mazuri sana hapa Kileleshwa. You know, mandhari mazuri kweli kweli Kileleshwa. You know, merudi Oloitoktok Road. Kule chini ni CBD. If you go down there, you will go down to Westlands. You know, you'll go to Westlands kule, GTC, just about down there. Alafu, you can always go to town. So going that side ni kwenda town, but at this side, I'll just walk back slowly to our apartment. And I have just 3 minutes on my camera left. So with those 3 minutes, tuendelee tu mpaka kamera izime peke yake. Kileleshwa na ma Range Rover ndo hizo huko Kileleshwa. You know, ma Range Rover pia huko Kileleshwa. Ziko. Yup, for sale. You see the one across there? Hata imeandikwa tu vizuri, for sale. Numbers are up there on that banner. For sale. You know? Huko Kileleshwa tu ni ujenzi and apartments for sale. You know? Apartments for sale. Na ujenzi tu. Ujenzi na for sale. Zinaitwa comfy apartments. They even have a billboard hapa. Comfy apartments. Numbers are there. For sale. Kuni ujenzi tu. I am in the heart of Kileleshwa. Huku tu ni ujenzi. To let 1 and 2 bedroom. 0722, call that number. 3 bedroom for sale. Kileleshwa. I am in the heart of Kileleshwa. You know? Right in the heart of Kileleshwa. Even in Kileleshwa kuna mtu wa bike ana supply mikate. Ndio huyo amenipita. Ana supply mandazi. Hata Kileleshwa wako. You know? Look at that. You know? For sale. Kileleshwa, every home you see it's for sale. Yeah? Every home you see in Kileleshwa, it's for sale. This is quite tall as well. But I love the balconies. They are massive balconies. Yeah? Every apartment you see in Kileleshwa, it's for sale. Nairobi City County wanapita pia kuangalia, what are you guys doing? Have you paid for it? You know? Have you paid the land rates? Have you paid ETC? And next pale kuna ingine na jengo. Folks, that has been my time here in Kileleshwa. 7 seconds to go. See you in the next one. So bye bye.